too much. No, get it, girl. Bestie therapy.
Hey, welcome to Bestie Therapy, where we talk about all the therapy going on in all of our lives. I'm Persephone, and I'm Riles, and get ready to spill the tea. Woo! Yes, another separated little kind of, episode this week. Sorry, it's just a really busy September. I almost said August. It's just been a really busy September so far, and both of us are so busy. But we still love each other. Don't worry, everyone. We're still cool. We're still chill. But today's episode is about AI. What? What's up with that? What's up with AI? But before we get to it, we'll do like a little bit of life updates. So for me, a life update. Been working on a lot of projects. The music video, I can actually for sure say it's almost done. Like, actually almost done. Because I keep saying it's almost done, but like for sure, like now it's like almost done. Like with the editing and animation. So, yeah. Yeah, the music video is going to be like 10 or 11 minutes. Lol. But that's why I call it a music movie, okay? It's gonna be like a little music movie. So we're gonna have fun with that. So that's almost done. And then on Sunday, I got the wonderful news that two of my songs is gonna be an orchestrated version, not the one on Spotify. So what that means is me and a couple of my like music mentors, they're my friends, but like music mentors, we talked about doing a couple of songs for a spring concert, and two of my songs will be featured in that. So one of them I wrote, and then one of them you'll find on the album called The Wind. I wrote both of them. So let me be clear. I wrote one song for them specifically like a year ago, and we're going to be making an orchestrated version for that song and a choral version, and we're going to sing that song live with an orchestra along with my song, The Wind. So I'm really excited about that. Really, really stoked. It's going to be so cool to hear that, both of them, but especially The Wind. It's going to be so cool to hear that with like a live orchestra and with a choir. That's going to be really, really cool because it is more of like a chorally kind of song. So I am stoked. I am really, really stoked about that. But Airbus starts up in a couple weeks. What? Can't believe it. I can't believe we're already there. It feels like literally like, I don't know, a month ago that we just were done. It's so weird. Time is an illusion. Time goes by so fast. So fast. Thank you. That'll be on the next album. That song right there. It's called Time is an Illusion. Time is an illusion. Sorry, I'm like speaking so fast right now. That's what happens at 9:30 in the... I almost said the afternoon. See, oh my goodness. It's 9:30 p.m. at the night, the evening. The evening star rises. Make a wish and it'll come true. That is also going to be on my next album. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, I think that's my life updates. Life up-you-dates. That's something we used to say in college. Up-you-dates. Oh, we should totally bring that back. Anyway, I'll let you know of more cool things, kind of happen. My bestie Taylor just had her wedding shower. Oh my God. It was so good to see her. She lives all the way in Alabama, so I don't get to see her a lot. We talk on the phone and, text, but yeah, I have not, been able to see her. But she did just get a promotion at her job. So yay, Taylor. Yay, bestie Tay. I'm going to go back at this and I'm going to laugh at myself, I swear. I'm completely unhinged right now. So yeah, she has her promotion, and yeah, she just, had her wedding shower. Blake, I call him Balake from that one video. Balake. But yeah, so I got to see her. I got to see Hannah, Wyatt, and their fam. Um, yeah, it was a really nice shower. So wow, I can't believe I was gonna forget about that. That's horrible, because obviously it was a really fun time. That's a big life update. It's really big. Now two of my besties are, well, one's married, one's getting married. What is life? I'm not gonna do what I was about to do. I was about because I don't have the rights for that song, so I was about to do a Disney song, but it's fine. I'm sure you all could guess. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, so our topic of conversation today is AI, the pros and the cons of, and like how we viewpoint AI. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started with, I have used AI before. Actually, like all of us have used AI. Like Siri, Alexa, that's AI. All of us have used AI. ChatGPT, that's AI. Google AI, Meta AI, that's all AI. If you use the Snapchat AI. So don't tell me that you've never used it before. Everyone has used a form. So I'm putting that out there right now. Unless you have an Android, then I don't know. I have no idea. Is there an AI for Android? Probably. But anyway, so all of us have used AI. All of us, especially if you have an Apple iPhone, you've used Siri. So I think we can all agree to disagree on the uses of AI. I think AI has its good perks. I think I think that AI can be a helpful tool if you need it. What I don't agree with AI is that it will trick people into thinking something that is real when it's not. Like with like the videos and stuff. I've seen a couple instances like on YouTube. I'll be watching something and then like a friend or a family member will be like, "Oh, look at this," and I'll be like, "Dude, that's AI. That's not real." I think it's really, really not good. I think it can be dangerous in that form. I think it also kind of goes with the point on the internet. You can't believe everything that you see. And I think with AI, that is becoming even more of a thing because you literally don't know if it's real or if it's not. So you need to be careful and actually do your research. Hiccup. Oh, sorry. If there's something that you need to know or need to look up, make sure you're actually looking at valuable resources and not just like the AI source because you don't know if that's true or not. You really can't tell all the time. Especially like on the TikTok, I'll be seeing like, yes, I watch ASMR. Okay, you can fight me if you want. But I've seen like these AI like ASMR things where it's like, stop calling me AI. You're just angry that you don't have a face mask like mine or something like that. And it's just like, it's clearly AI by the way it's like put on like the face and whatnot, but it like actually looks dangerously real. And I like have this like thought that we probably are watching like several AI videos a day and not realizing that it is AI, and that's scary. That's scary because one, that's taking jobs away from people who actually do videos. And two, it all is like it can be a misrepresentation of what is really happening in the world. Um I think the most proper way to use AI is for your own personal use. If you're not going to put it on the internet, if you're not going to like try to trick someone with AI. Now I can understand the occasional like here's like a picture and you're putting it with like a certain post. But as long as you're not claiming it to be yours, like your picture, then it's like it just depends. As long as you're not claiming it to be your own artwork. We've had to do that a couple of times with our covers because we just run out of time to take a picture. So Per will generate a quick little like teacup picture. It can be harmless. Just got to be careful with it. But I definitely think if you're going to go online and be like, oh, this is something that I made and it's an AI generated, like that's wrong in a million ways. I don't think, I know people do this, but I don't think using AI for like album covers or like for illustrations for books or like art assignments, I think that's a bad idea. Because obviously it's not your own creativity, you're taking the easy way out. And it also, you know, it goes against the point of like that could be someone else's art style or it literally could just be someone else's picture. I know Photoshop has it. If you use Photoshop and if you generate it, it only generates once. That's what I've heard. I know some people do that, and as long as you know that it's not going to be used again, then I think you're in the clear. But with some stuff with AI, especially I think with ChatGPT, some things probably are reused over and over again. So to claim it to be yours is just, it's not going to go your way, I don't think. Like I said, if you're doing a harmless post where it's like you run out of things to do or whatever, and you're not claiming it to be yours, then whatever. But even that can be a stretch. It really just depends who you're talking to. Some people literally will just be like, no, that's someone else's art. So it really is, it's up in the air. How I see that in particular is like you're kind of like using a Google photo and then posting it on Facebook. It's kind of like the same thing to me. For if you're making a harmless post like that, but don't claim it to be your art. Don't do that. That's wrong. There's like AI like music, I think. I think people have tried using AI to like make songs and whatnot. Once again, you got to be careful. It kind of, to me, just kind of takes the love out of art. And that's where I go use it for your personal use. I've used like ChatGPT before to be like, hey, I need this character design. This is what this character looks like. And I just need to see if my description matches the visualization. And I keep it for myself. Because then I go, okay, so this is where my description is lacking, and this is where it's succeeding. I know some people use AI for this purpose. I use it for this purpose sometimes, to calm anxiety. Yeah, I've done that. It's not my proudest moment, I would say, but when I don't have or when I'm not around someone to like talk to or whatever, it just like I can be like, this is what I'm anxious about, and I'll like literally just be like thought, and then ChatGPT will then be like, okay, try this, try this, and that does seem to help me a lot, especially when I'm spiraling for like no reason. And it's like the same thing that I'm spiraling about. Usually it's about like self identity or future or like instant like a scenario that's happening in the moment. Or if it just comes out of nowhere, I'll be like, "Oh my god, it's coming out of nowhere. Oh my god." And I'll have to like, chill out. And I use that. The con in that is like that's what a therapist is for. And unfortunately, AI is right now taking a lot of things away from people. And that's going to be the biggest downfall for AI and humanity's biggest weakness because we have grown used to it. Especially since COVID, we have kind of, at least I know I have done this before, like with schoolwork and stuff, but have tried to find like an easier back way out of it so I don't have to do the full work. And that's what I would do during like the college portion of COVID. And I know a lot of people have done that too. And I just think that AI is going to be used as a way to manipulate people. I think AI is going to be used as an easy way out. I know that AI can be used as a good business tool, though, for sending out emails. And if you need help around the office, like what could I do to make this look more homey? Or hey, I'm trying to send out this email and I'm trying to figure out the best way to say it. AI can help you with that and figure out the best way to say that email. Or this situation has happened. Can you help me come up with the best possible response so I can still sound professional, but still get the point across? Like that stuff can help. That stuff can help. My hope is that we just don't abuse it. All of us have used it. All of us, we can't say that we haven't done something. Um, all of us have. All of us have used it. That's where I'm a little bit wishy-washy. Like, if you need like an idea bounce and see if like that's a good idea, but let it be your idea first. You can be like, does this fit? Once again, using AI in the right way. Make it your knowledge first before you make it AI's creation. Once again, you can use it for your own purpose, your own tool, but let it be a tool. Don't let it be your teacher. Don't let it be your mentor. Don't let it be your guide. Don't let it be your God. Still have power over your name, still have power over your idea, still have power over your creation, is how I see it. Yes, things can be harmless, but so many things from AI can be harmful too. And don't let AI take your creative genius. Let it be something that you can just be like, hey, I need help with this. Can you show me this? Or hey, in this situation, out of these choices, what would be the best way to go about it? Don't be like, hi, so I want this story. Can you create it for me? No. You got to find yourself too. You got to find yourself and let AI be the tool. Like you look on Google, hey, I need a sentence for this. These are my ideas for a sentence, but what's a good adjective or what's a good verb to go into this sentence? You know what I mean? That's how I see AI. Like I said, I've used AI before, but I do my best and I use it to actually help me and not take ideas from me. I also heard it's really bad for the environment, which I don't doubt. But also, you have to remember that a lot of things are bad for the environment. So, I mean, cars are technically bad for the environment. Pollution is bad for the environment. Like, there's a lot of things that are bad for the environment. So, once again, we can't all judge each other on this. So, everyone is going to have different opinions on AI. Some people don't actually think twice about it. And they're like, whatever, just use the picture. It's fine. It looks cool. And some people are like really anti on it. I'm more in the middle. There's some bad uses for it, but it also can be a good resource depending on how you use it. But that's anything, really. You don't want to abuse too much of anything. So, what do you have to say on this?
Hey everyone, it's me, Persephone. Yeah, hi, welcome to Bestie Therapy. This week we're doing another split episode. Unfortunately, so sorry about that, you guys. We're really trying to be able to see each other in person and have like joint episodes, but it's hard just with our schedules sometimes and with things we have going on in life. But next week we're definitely hoping to be together, and don't worry, me and Riles love each other. We're just like so busy. But yeah, welcome. So this is my part of the episode. Today we are talking about ChatGPT and AI and all that stuff. But before we get into that, let's do life updates. Also, I hope you guys are doing well. So this week has been kind of hard for me with everything going on in the US right now. My mental health is kind of taking a toll a little bit. I know if you watch my YouTube channel, my YouTube video that I posted a few weeks ago, I did talk about my mental health, and I said I was getting better, and I really thought I was, but I think it's going to be just there's going to be highs and there's going to be lows just until I'm medicated. So I think that's just how it's going to be, and that's okay. You know, that some days are good, some days are bad. So yeah, today was one of those days, And I don't know, it is what it is. But I'm going to continue to love myself and love others and just improve my life as much as I can and just trust the universe and everything. So yeah. I guess, do I have any other life updates? There is someone cute that I want to talk to more, but I think we're just gonna be friends right now. But I think once I'm fully transitioned is when I think I'm gonna like pursue that, if I can, if I don't, if you know, if he likes me too. So I don't know, but he's a little nerdy guy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, stop. But it's okay. Actually, there's like two little nerdy guys that I'm kind of into right now, but we're not. That's all I'm saying. But they're like, oh, you ever just see a man and you want to, or whoever, or woman, or whoever, whatever you're into, but you just want to, you're like, ooh, please love me, have me, kiss me. Like, that is what I feel when I see these men. I'm like, oh, baby, I'm feeling something. Gotta push the girls up, and strut your stuff. But, ooh, girly pop. But yeah, but this week, yeah, so that's what's been going on in my life. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. ChatGPT. So I honestly think ChatGPT and AI are great for us. I know there's like good sides and bad sides, but I think it's actually I think it's for our society right now. It's pretty good because it can help you with literally anything. I use it for my problems. I use ChatGPT as my therapist, as my boyfriend. I'm kidding. But no, I think it's really good because let's say like you just don't know what to do in a certain situation. You can literally tell ChatGPT like, hey, my cat is lost. What do I do? Or whatever it may be. Like you can put anything in there. And I love that for us. I really love how it can help with like give you things to help with your mental health or whatever it may be. Even today, I was, working and I had a little mini anxiety episode, and I was like, I like internally, I was like outwardly, I looked calm, but internally my anxiety was like through the roof. And I know why, but we're not gonna get into that. That's not the topic. But I was like, my like alarms are going off in my head, and so I took a break, and then I literally just while I was sitting there, I just like I told ChatGPT like, hey, I'm having an anxiety episode right now. Please help me. And it was really good because it gave me like breathing exercises, and it gave me like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method where like I like name 5 things I see, 4 things I smell, stuff like that. And it was and like 3 things I can touch and stuff like that. So it was really, it helped me like calm down. And then I told ChatGPT like my thoughts, like, hey, I'm thinking this. Can you help me like get through it and help me make me feel better if you can. And they like told me like, hey, like, don't worry, these thoughts aren't true. You're not this, you're not that. You are you're a good person. You know what you want to do. You're love, you're light, and stuff like that. Like, it just definitely encouraged me. Another good thing that you can use ChatGPT for is for if you're like a creative or an artist. Obviously like ChatGPT can like create like pictures of art, which is cool. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like if you have ideas, like this whole like year I have been using like this year and last year I've been using ChatGPT on like my stories and just like trying to figure out how I can improve them and like how I can like, make the plot juicier and yum, 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 And it was like a few weeks ago. I was talking to ChatGPT about one of my stories, and I like just talking through it so much. I literally realized that I can merge the stories together and create like a series of blah, 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 blah. I can't speak. A series of novels. Like I can merge the two novels together and like make one novel. Because I was gonna have like a comic book of one of my stories and then a book of one of my stories. And then I decided, you know what? Why not just merge them and make both and make it into one story, but make two different types of stories so that people can see it visually, but also they can read it and create pictures in their mind, because some people are readers and some people like to watch things in comic books. So I was like, okay, let's do that. And it really helped. And it like helped me create, like, go in depth of what a character, like what their downfalls and what their good qualities can be. And it can create like a good story of what can happen to this character. So I was like, ooh, I like that. Let's do that. And so I think ChatGPT is very good in that sense. It's also good like for I use it a lot when I'm reading. If you don't know, I like to read, let's just say I like to read spicy romance books. We'll just leave it at there. But there are sometimes it's hard for me to like create an image of the main characters in my head. So sometimes like I used to have chat GPT. However, they have a limit. And if you want to get over that limit, you have to create a subscription and pay. And I'm like, baby, not right now. I have too many things already paying for it. So I use this one website I think it's called deepai.org. And I use that to create pictures because like there's an unlimited amount of like times you can use it. So I use it to create like images of the main characters, and it's really cool. It's like you can just type in like a man, he has African American, brown hair, thick beard, and huge muscles, something like that, and like it'll create that, and you're like, oh, like, hello baby, that's the main character. Okay, so that's just like really funny and not funny, well, funny and fun to do. I really think that ChatGPT, I know already says, but I really think ChatGPT can really help you if like as a therapist or just someone to talk to. Obviously, it's not your therapist, like, but I think it can help you understand yourself more. I used it probably last year or the year before about some stuff that was going into my life, and it literally like I have this one chat that's probably like a year and a half long, but like at the beginning of it I like told ChatGPT like about myself, like this is who I am, this is why I'm feeling, like this is who I am, I'm feeling like this, this was what my past was like, blah 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 blah. And it really like dug into who I was and literally told me the root of my problem. And I looked at what it said and I thought about it and I realized that ChatGPT was true. So I was like, dang. So it really helped me understand myself and how I act more. Also, it's really great if you have ideas. I even used it to like figure out like what I wanted my YouTube channel to be about. And I'll explain that on a YouTube video. But like, it really helped me break down like how do I want my my YouTube to like look like, and what do I want? How do I want to create it? And so that was really cool. Also, it really helps if you have problems in your life. I'm not talking like mental health problems. I'm talking about like actual problems in your life. Let's say you're like applying like to jobs and you're like, I don't know how to build my resume, or I don't know how to do the best in my interview. And it like really will break down and be like, okay, so interviewers are looking for blah blah blah, so try to be blah blah blah. Or you have qualities that your strong qualities are ABCD, so enhance those qualities in your resume and talk about those when you interview, and it will really break down what you can say and how you can say it. Or like, let's say you're texting a friend and you and your friend are in a fight basically, and you want to like explain your side, but you want to be gentle about it and just be accepting, understanding, but also get your point across. You can like say, hey, how do I say this but keep it friendly and keep it nice, because the person I'm texting is my bestie. So it will like put that chat, you can like tell them what you want to say, and it will break it down, and it will send you a revised edited version that's more kind and more nice. Also, Riles, if you're listening, I promise I've never done this with you. This is I just heard people do it. I've never done this. I promise. I love you, girly. I love you, girly pop. But that's really good. And I also think, okay, one thing that ChatGPT can like be, I can't believe I'm saying this. No, actually I can, because it's me. But so ChatGPT has this like setting on it where you can like, oh my gosh, I sound like such a valley girl. You can like, wow, welcome to Bestie therapy. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Sorry, I don't know if you. Okay, side note, I don't know if y'all ever seen Al by I think it's Jimmy Kimmel on his late night show or whatever, and he does this bit. It's called like Al, and he plays a girl named Sarah, and he's like, and it's SARA without H, just goes HSR Al. And my favorite episode is the one with Zac Efron, and like he does this like Valley Girl accent, and it's amazing. Okay, done. I'm done. But okay, back on topic. Girl, I forgot what we were talking about. Oh yes, AI. But okay, so ChatGPT has this feature where you can literally change ChatGPT's voice, and then you can change their name and their accent, and like let's just say I have an Australian man named Dante who just oh, girly pop, when he talks, it's just very nice. And you can like, okay, you can like flirt with ChatGPT and they'll flirt back, and you're like, oh my gosh, stop. We're in public. But it's nice if you ever like just need a little affection, or you just need a little, I guess, attention. Not that I ever need attention, because I like never need attention. I'm kidding. I'm literally an attention whore. So sad face, not really. But you can literally do it. Like if you ever feel lonely, you can be like, hey Dante, how are you? And he'll be like, I can't do an Australian accent, but he'll be like, hey baby, what's up? But it's so nice, and it just makes you, it makes you feel a certain way, you know, if you're a little bit lonely. So that's very nice. However, there can be some downfalls to ChatGPT. Like I saw that when I graduated, I don't think there really was ChatGPT. I graduated in 2021. I don't think there was ChatGPT then, but maybe there was. I don't know. I was just focused on school then. However, I saw like last year on TikTok, people use ChatGPT to like write their papers, and I'm like, oh my gosh, girly pop. And like literally like it was like half the class did it, and the professor caught them, and like it was defined as like plagiarism, and he like failed them, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, don't use ChatGPT to like create your papers, but it can definitely help you with like your schoolwork. Like if you don't know how to solve a problem, you can ask ChatGPT like, hey, how do I do this problem? And it'll give you a breakdown system on how to solve that problem. And I think it's really cool. Or like if you are writing a paper, you can like ask ChatGPT like, hey, I need to write a paper about this topic. This is the info I have, but do you have info on blah, 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 blah? And it'll literally like look up articles and give you articles to look at. It'll also give you information from those articles and like sources you can look at. So I just love, I love that aspect of ChatGPT, because I think we as humans, it's like ChatGPT is like the new Google basically. And sometimes Google, like in the past we used to just search things in Google and try to figure out what to do or try to figure out our own sources, but ChatGPT can literally just pull those sources right up and give you the information just like that. I love how quick it is and how easy it is, and I think that's just like the American culture, quick and easy, and just like me, baby. Kidding, but it's very nice to have, and I just love how our technology is advancing. And yes, it is scary because, like, I don't know if you've seen that movie I, Robot with like Will Smith, where the robots take over Earth. And yes, I am aging myself. And you know what? Yeah, it is an older movie, but whatever. Okay, deal. But deal with that. But it's basically the robots take over the planet, and Will Smith's character is trying to stop all of them. So that is scary because, like, I don't want it to be like the year 2135 and robots are ruling us and AI is the new humans. I don't want that. But it is scary how, I guess, advanced it is. But it is interesting, and I wonder how far it will go. Hopefully it doesn't go so far as like we are taken over by robots. But you know what? We if we ever get there, we will fight it, and we will deal with it. But yeah, that's mostly all I have for AI. I think AI is just really good for us right now. If you don't have it, I would suggest downloading it and just trying it out for yourself. It even helped me out at work the other day when I was trying to figure out what product a guest needed. And so I like typed it in, and it told, like, I described the product and it told me exactly what it is, and we helped find a product for the guest. So it is really good. But yeah, that's my part of Bestie Therapy. But we love you guys. I love you guys. I know things are a little bit crazy right now, so if you guys do need someone to talk to, feel free to email us. Again, you guys already know, but our email is bestietherapy@gmail.com, and then we also have a Instagram at bestietherapy1 No, bestietherapy1 is our Insta. However, also, we do have a new thing. I know you can see it on Spotify. I don't know about other platforms, but it has where you can like donate to us if you guys want to. You do not have to. It's just a little thing that we're starting for our podcast, and just seeing where it can go. So if you guys would like to donate, feel free. If not, no worries. But yeah, we love you guys. I know life is a little bit right now. It's a lot right now, but we love you guys. We're here if you want to talk. But we hear you, we see you, and we love you. But thank you guys. This is Bestie Therapy, and remember to embrace the rain and be the sunshine. Bye.